It's the 15th. You just got paid. $4,200 hit your account. By the 22nd, it feels like half of it is gone. You scroll through your transactions. Rent, car payment, insurance, those make sense. But then there's $47 at a store you don't remember visiting, a $12.99 subscription you forgot existed, another $38 on delivery food because Tuesday was exhausting. None of it feels reckless. None of it feels irresponsible, and yet here you are, wondering how your money disappeared before the month even started. Here's what's confusing. You're not broke. You have a real job, a real paycheck. Maybe you even got a raise last year, but somehow the raise didn't change anything. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American woman earns about $52,000 a year. After taxes, health insurance, and retirement contributions, that's roughly $3,400 a month hitting her account. Now think about what $3,400 needs to cover. Rent or mortgage, car note, utilities, groceries, gas, phone bill, internet, insurance. Before you buy a single thing you actually want, most of that money is already spoken for. But here's the part nobody talks about. The leftover money, the $400 or $600 that's supposed to last until next payday. It doesn't just run out. It leaks slowly, quietly, in amounts so small you barely register them. And that slow leak has a name. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it is the single biggest reason your paycheck disappears. Lifestyle inflation works like this. Every time your income goes up, your spending rises to match it, not because you're being careless, because you're being human. Think back to your first real paycheck. Maybe you were making $30,000. You had a cheap apartment. You cooked most of your meals. Your car was old, but it ran. You survived just fine. Then you got a better job, maybe $40,000. And suddenly, you deserved a nicer apartment, a more reliable car, delivery food twice a week instead of once, a better phone plan, a gym membership you barely use. Each upgrade felt small, each one felt earned, but none of them ever got reversed. That's the trap. Lifestyle inflation is a one-way escalator. You go up, but you never come back down. A study from Princeton found that emotional well-being stops improving after about $75,000 in income. That means someone earning $75,000 and someone earning $120,000 feel roughly the same day today. The extra $45,000 doesn't make you happier. It just finds new places to go, new subscriptions, nicer restaurants, a bigger car payment, and the paycheck-to-paycheck feeling stays exactly the same. You're not failing at money. Your expenses are just trained to grow as fast as your income does. Now let's put real numbers on this. Say you bring home $4,200 a month after taxes. That's roughly a $55,000 salary. Here's where it goes. Rent, $1,400. Car payment, $450. Car insurance, $160. Utilities and internet, $200. Phone bill, $85. Groceries, $400. Gas, $150. Minimum debt payments on a credit card or student loan, $250. Add that up. That's $3,095 in fixed costs. You have $1,105 left over every month. That should feel like breathing room. But now let's track what actually happens to that $1,105. Subscriptions you forgot about, streaming, music, apps, cloud storage, that's $65 a month on average, delivery food and coffee runs, 3 or 4 times a week, $240, random purchases under $30, a candle here, a lip gloss there, a phone case you liked, about $120 a month, convenience upgrades, the faster shipping membership, the premium gas, the larger drink size every time, $75, clothes and personal care beyond basics, $130. That's $630 a month. Gone. Not to bills, not to emergencies, to 100 tiny decisions you barely remember making. Over a year, that's $7,560. According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, nearly 70% of people who receive a raise increase their spending within the first 90 days. The raise doesn't become savings. The raise becomes a lifestyle upgrade. And here's the line that should stop you cold. A woman earning $55,000 a year loses an average of $7,200 annually to lifestyle inflation. Small upgrades she barely notices but never reverses. That's $72,000 over a decade. That's a down payment on a house. That's a fully funded retirement account. That money didn't disappear. It was spent $12 at a time. This didn't happen by accident. Entire industries are designed around your impulse spending. Subscription companies count on you forgetting. The average American carries 12 active subscriptions. Most people can only name 4 or 5 off the top of their head. The rest auto-renew in silence. That's the business model. Not value, forgetfulness. Delivery apps charge an average of 30% more than the in-store price of the same food. That $15 meal costs you $22 by the time fees and tips are added. And the app is engineered to make ordering feel effortless. One tap, no friction, no time to reconsider. Credit card companies reward you for spending more. Cashback, points, status tiers. You feel like you're winning. But the data shows that people spend 12% to 18% more when using a credit card versus cash. According to the Journal of Consumer Research, physical payment, handing over bills, triggers a pain response in your brain. Digital payment bypasses that pain entirely. You don't feel the money leaving. That's by design. Retailers use dynamic pricing and targeted ads to show you things you didn't know you wanted at the exact moment you're most likely to buy. Your phone knows when you're bored. It knows when you're stressed. And advertisers pay for that data. The system doesn't need you to make one big mistake. It just needs 100 small ones every month. And it is very, very good at that. Now, you might be thinking, I don't spend that much on random stuff. And that's the whole problem. Lifestyle inflation is invisible precisely because each purchase feels reasonable in the moment. Nobody blows their budget on one thing. It dies from 1,000 paper cuts. But here's the good news. You don't need to earn more to fix this. You need to see where your money actually goes. Step 1, track every single dollar for 30 days. Every coffee, every subscription, every auto-renewal. Write it down or use a free tracking app. Don't judge it, just observe it. According to a study from the Financial Health Network, people who track spending for just 1 month reduce unnecessary expenses by 15% to 20% without even trying. Awareness alone changes behavior. Step 2, cancel or pause anything you haven't used in 30 days. That gym membership you use twice a month. The streaming service you haven't opened since March. The premium tier of an app when the free version does the same thing. Most people find $80 to $150 a month in subscriptions they can cut immediately. Step 3, create a 48-hour rule for any purchase over $30. If you still want it 2 days later, buy it. But most of the time, you won't. The impulse fades. The desire wasn't real. It was manufactured by an algorithm. These 3 steps alone can free up $200 to $400 a month. That's $2,400 to $4,800 a year. And that money doesn't need to vanish. It can go somewhere on purpose. 2 women, same city, same job, both earning $55,000 a year, both bringing home $4,200 a month. Person A does what most people do. She gets her paycheck, she pays her bills, she spends the rest without tracking it. That $630 a month in invisible spending goes to delivery food, forgotten subscriptions, impulse buys, and convenience fees. After 10 years, person A has nothing saved beyond her retirement deductions from work. Her checking account balance the day before payday, $200, same as it was a decade ago. Person B does something different. After watching a video like this one, she tracks her spending for 30 days. She finds $400 a month she didn't realize she was losing. She cancels 3 subscriptions. She starts the 48-hour rule. She takes that $400 and puts it into a high-yield savings account earning 4.5% interest. After 1 year, person B has $4,900. After 5 years, she has $26,600. After 10 years, person B has $58,900, nearly $59,000. Same paycheck as person A, same bills, same city, same rent. The only difference is that person B found the leak and plugged it. Person A isn't irresponsible. She just never saw where her money was going. And nobody ever showed her. Your paycheck was never the problem. The problem was that nobody showed you where it was going. You're not bad with money. You were just never given the tools to see the leak. But now you see it, and you can't unsee it. Starting today, you're not someone who wonders where her money went. You're someone who decides where it goes. This is not your fault. Nobody taught you this. But starting today, you know. And knowing changes everything.